depth 220 meters. New depth 129 meters.
8 degrees down.
Pressure on breach! Periscope damage! Flooding is under control! We have flooding! Pressure hull heavily damaged! Main pump disabled! Diesel propulsion not functional! Throw all ballast! Throw main ballast!
8 degrees down. Airplanes.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Silent Hunter 5 and welcome to U557. U557, what the heck is going on, Taff, I hear you ask? Well, let me tell you. We've basically hit a bug in our save game. As you will have seen from the little clip, the U69 had a problem with the original vanilla game, which was that the ship could not hold its depth running silent, and you have to have at least 1/3 or greater to be able to maintain the subs level underwater. Obviously the deeper you go, the faster you need to go to keep her from sinking, plummeting to her depth. That of course causes issues because all the destroyers can hear you and they'll just continually follow you and follow you and follow you, depth charging you until you run out of time, patience or whatever. I've therefore taken the decision, did a little bit of science, and even with going to flank speed, probably a little bit too late, the ship was unsavable. And that is due to a bug in the vanilla game. Now, we have modded the game to the Wheels of Steel, but as they say in the Wheels of Steel tutorial, you do need to start a new save game to benefit from the bug fixes, patches, and all the other good stuff that's in there. So that is what we've done. We've started, we're going to continue on from Mare Nostrum as we were, but there have been a number of changes. Firstly, we have a new U-boat, U557, and here she is. She's a Type 7C, as we had before in U69, but she doesn't have any, well, hardly any upgrades. You can see here we just got the basic stuff. We've got loads more stuff which we can potentially damage by the looks of it. We've got empty slots left, right and centre. We only have, I think, the basic flak guns. We have a deck gun. We don't have any upgrades per se. We're just on the bog standard ship. You see a 7C there. Also, we have lost all our skills. So our guys are unskilled, as you would expect, because we have 0 renown points, and we are going from, let's just bring up the HUD, we're going for a point where we have all patrols, nothing. So we are just a young aspiring captain going forth. So everything we did on Western approaches and Happy Times has effectively been wiped. It's the only way we can go forward without having further issues with that save game. So this way the bugs have been fixed. I have been down to depth and holding steady at 0 knots, and the ship does now indeed hold her depth, which is fantastic. So we can be sure that the save game isn't bugged out and we should be okay. So where are we ask? Well, as I said, we started off in Kiel, and I've had to sail the ship all the way down here. And we did some testing around Casablanca, which is where's Casablanca? Wait, where am I? We were all the way down here. Casablanca's here. So we came down to Casablanca. I was hoping to refuel. Unfortunately, that was not possible. So we did some depth tests here, and it seems to be okay. Now, what we're doing, we've got a storm. It's 3:39 in the morning. We're going to try and run the Gibraltar Strait. And get in here because obviously we've still got the missions of the 1st of September, the Gibraltar, patrol the Gibraltar area, and also the sinking the Malta stuff. So We're back where we should be. We are a rookie crew, as it in effect. So we're going to have to go, and hopefully we're going to sneak in through Gibraltar. We'll keep an eye out, because obviously if we do see any capital ships, we may chance a shot, and we'll see what happens. So that's good stuff. We've also got all... These aren't my kills. These are kills from the other U-boats that report in, etc. So, but they are being highlighted on the map now as well, just for a bit of immersion as well. Okay, so that is a update on where we are. A quick check on the sub. We've got 58% fuel. Battery's obviously fine. CO2 is fine. Compressed air is fine. Flooding is 0. Hull integrity 100%. Boom. Okay, it does feel like we're starting this theatre of war campaign for the 3rd time, but you know, going forward, this is probably the best way. You know, we'll have a much better game experience without all the bugs and problems. I didn't mean to do that. Right, we're going to get on. We've chatted enough, and hopefully get through Gibraltar Strait while it's dark and stormy, and yeah, relatively without any trouble, because I'd like to get at least into deeper waters without, you know, able to move and maneuver without being caught by any destroyers. But we'll see what happens. I'll see you in a bit. Hi everyone, welcome back. Oh, long time. No real distance taken, actually, to be honest with you. We are opposite Gibraltar now. So we've been able to creep through here. I think this is the 4th twin set, or set of twin destroyers that we've seen. And look, there's another 2 off there, and potentially something off there as well. So this is incredibly well guarded as the entrance to the Mediterranean, as you would expect it to be. Yeah, there's been about 8, 9, well, those two, 10 destroyers, and there's a couple of little PT boats going around as well. So yeah, what we're going to do, we're going to head south and get away from this, and then hopefully skirt down here. I wonder if we can refuel in Iran. I doubt it, because we couldn't do Casablanca, and that's down as a friendly port. So yeah, it would be nice. I'm sure when we get over here we should be able to. If not, we've got our home base up here, the Spezia. So we may go back there and refuel. Ooh, what we have here? We have a merchant. Nice. Is that in our... Well, it's outside our contact zone, but if he's coming towards Gibraltar, we may be able to intercept on the way out. Just a quick status update on how things are going. It's going very slowly, but so far so good. We are just about evading all the patrols, and we'll keep you posted on this slow pursuit. As you can see, it's incredibly... Well, it's not incredibly, but it is shallow water in that harbour mouth there. This big inlet. If we were to get cornered in there, it would be almost certain death, I feel. So I do not want to venture into there at this stage. Right, we're going to press on. These guys have just made a turn. They were coming straight for us, and then they just turned up, and they'll probably go back up to complete their sweep, and they're probably doing something like this. I'm not sure what this is. This looks like a single contact, so we'll see what's happening there. But for now, we'll press on, and I'll see you in a bit. Hi everyone, welcome back to U557. The weather's miserable, but we are doing grand. Look at this. I'll show you on the map where we are. We have made good ground. We have made it through Gibraltar, and now we're heading up to, well, up into the Mediterranean. We received another coded message. Have we got another message? No. I decoded it. I'm not going to show that all now. Basically, it was another report to tell us to go to La Spezia, which is fine. But I've just seen we've got a contact for a a ship up here, so let's go and hone that down. It looks like a merchant, so that should be grand. Hopefully it's coming in our direction. Let's just put a little red... There we go. A little red dot there so we know where it is, and we can start heading towards that. And if it updates, we can see which direction it's going in, plot its course, that kind of thing. Good, right, so everything is grand apart from the weather. A quick check around the sub, because we might as well have a quick look to see what we have, what we don't have. So this is the Type 7C, as we said, U557. Nothing to note. We have the bog standard deck gun. I'm guessing this is the 8.8. We have... is that a bit of hydrophone or radar maybe? I'm not even sure what that is, to be honest with you. I'm sure everyone's telling me in the comments what that is, but we got that thing on the conning tower. Nothing back here by the looks of it, but we do have our flag and our pirate flag, which are looking a little bit tatty. Nothing on the conning tower in the way of an emblem, so we can get that corrected when we go back to base. We've got a dodgy ladder. There we go. We have only one bog standard 2cm flak 30 with no shielding, a single, so that's not great. We do have this early warning radar receiver thing. We have that, of course, and we have our Uzo, which is our trusty binoculars on a bit here, and that's about it. That is about all we have. But let's have a quick word with Ditia.
I don't know what to do anymore. Benno is puking his guts out.
Of course, we have to go through this again.
Yes, sir.
What are you feeling?
We are now in close range of enemy aircraft. We are going to have to keep our eyes and ears wide open at all times.
Absolutely. You need a hat, really.
Yes, sir.
Go and get yourself a hat. Because I feel you're going to get soaked. Anyway, we're going to go in because we're getting soaked. And we'll... oh, that's better. Do we still have our bottles of wine in here? Oh, yes, we do. Nice. You need that on an attack run. For sure, for sure. Let's go and check on Benno. And I'm sure he's been stealing the strawberries again. He looks okay.
Jawohl, Herr Karlein.
What's wrong, Benno?
I feel awful. Like my stomach's going to burst. I've been thrown up all day.
What happened?
Maybe it was the strawberries. I just couldn't resist. I'm sorry, Captain.
Well, I guess you've learned your lesson. Heard from your grandparents. Deepest condolences.
Jawohl,
Passed it
Herr
in
Karlein.
peace. Good. That was a bit freaky timing. But what I... oh, hang on, where's my mouse gone? There we go. What I love about here is the little pot plant he's got going. Isn't that lovely? I must admit, when I used to work in the office, people had coffee mugs with that kind of greenery coming out of it. But, yeah, nothing new there. Oh, we got some cups, and this is all looking nice. There's the toilet there. That's all looking grand. You right, guys? Yeah, all cosy. Well, Donitz says, lovely. I think that's Donitz, anyway. Chief, how's Greta?
I'm afraid she's still not so well. She wants to see a doctor in Stuttgart.
Oh, yes.
But I told her to stay in Lübeck and rest. I think traveling will be too stressful for her at the moment.
Yeah, you're probably right. Resume charging batteries, just in case we weren't. We're just going to have a quick word with Chef then, to find out... Goodness me, it's noisy back here.
You want to try some of this stew, Captain? Of course, Captain.
Oh, you could hear when the battery recharging came on. It really went loud. Okay, don't be too hard on him. There we go. Good. Right, we're just gonna... oh, still noisy. Sorry, guys. Chief. Not Chief, sorry, Bosun.
I spent my honeymoon in Venice.
Chief? Oh, keep calling him Chief. Try that again.
I spent my honeymoon in Venice, the city of lovers. If you ever get married, you have to take your wife there. She will brag to her friends about it for years.
Excellent, excellent. Yeah, we are literally got to go through this again because obviously we haven't done it. I'll do the rest of them off screen because you've seen the others. I think. Emil, you don't have anything to say, do you? No, he's just straight to the point. But we've got Exo, who talks about the Italians and his thoughts on this. Chief doesn't like being in the Med, and we'll probably leave it there. Right, anyway. We're going to continue and go up and see if we can intercept the course of this merchant up here and see what's going on. I've been yabbing on for too long. So I'll see you in a little bit. Hi everyone, welcome back. The fog has lifted, the rain has stopped, and let's go up here. Oh, let's try that again. It's been a while. The old legs have gone to sleep, but we're going to go up onto the conning tower and check out what DTR has just reported in. Multiple contacts. Where are they, DTR? Are you lying to me, DTR? Anyway, let's have a look at the map. So here we go. They're green, which means they're neutral. 2 merchants, neutral. Okay, and they are out in front of us. Let's get to us dead ahead. So they're going to be about over here somewhere. Can you see any smoke on the horizon? Ah, yes, just there. You might not be able to make it out, actually. I think there's something just there. Nothing to report, really. It's 2 neutral ships, but we found the shipping lane, it would seem, which is good news. Nothing so far. We've come back down here. We're now out of the range of this one. Where's the range of this one? Oh, it's anywhere along here. So that's fine. We'll pass by these 2 ships, but at least we know we are now on the shipping lane, which is good news, which means if we can find something that isn't neutral, we'll obviously have a pop at it. And the weather's nice, so our visual scanning will be at its best, and, well, so are theirs as well. That's one other thing to think about. But it's nice to be in the Mediterranean with nice weather for a change. It also gives us a chance to use the deck gun, should we be able to. But yeah, no more clouds, no more fog, the sun is out. It's 6:38 in the morning, so it's only going to get better today, hopefully. So fingers crossed today is going to be a better day for us hunting wise. It's been a few days since we've seen anything. First 2 contacts are neutral, but that's okay. We'll press on and hopefully I'll have something for you very soon. Hi everyone, welcome back. It's night time, as you can see, and look what we have over there.
Smoke on the horizon, bearing 285.
Indeed, lots of smoke on the horizon. We got a convoy, and they're going. You can see I've been crossing them. They're going this way, which is great stuff. So we've got some destroyers here, but we've got some cargo and merchant vessels up there. So if we basically just then... Oh, come on. Give us that. It's only rough, but if we do that and... oh, God blimey.
Smoke on the horizon,
I wanted to move the map, but it won't let me. There we go. And we plot these as well. They're going quite quick. We'll get a rough idea of where they are going.
Smoke on the horizon, bearing 284.
So they're going that way. Whoops. Just grab that there, go through that middle there.
284.
So that gives me an idea. If I can speed up a little bit, you can see their search zones in this light is very poor. if we can get ahead of them, we've got a good chance of being able to have a shot and pop and have some good fun. So we're going to do some manoeuvring, get in position. Hopefully we can intercept a couple of these ships. Again, we are learning the TDC, so it's a case of if we can get one ship hit and then sneak away, that'll do. We'll then surface, try and catch them up and do it again. Obviously the destroyers will be at that point hopefully a little bit behind the formation or the convoy, because obviously they'll have stayed back to try and intercept us. So that's the plan. It's not a great plan, but it's the plan I have, and we'll see how we go. So well, that's interesting, isn't it? The actual
smoke on the horizon, bearing 283.
Merchant ship seems to be going a lot straight. Oh, maybe they're zigzagging a little bit, those ones. Who knows? Anyway, we're going to try and get ahead of them, and I'll bring you back when we are hopefully in a position to have a shot. So I'll see you in a few. Hi everyone, welcome back. It's now 11 minutes past 9 in the evening, and we are sitting at 42 meters. Again, we could not do this in the old game. Because of the save game bug from the vanilla game, we could not sit at 0 knots and hold depth. This is fantastic. So we've been able to sit here quietly, rigged for silent running, and look at this. The escorts are going to go straight by us. We're going to let these two pass by us, and obviously we know the convoy is in here. So once these two go by us, we're going to start to come up to periscope depth, and I feel I've drifted a little bit. I stopped engines, and as you see, I wanted to probably be. This is going to be the outer rung of ships, so we're going to be right in the middle of the convoy. We've drifted. As I say, we're not actually we're not quite doing 0-0. We're doing like 0.2 knots. There we go. We're just literally drifting in the current with a bit of momentum. So I don't want to whack on engines to reverse to make a noise. Yeah, we'll just come on here. Old Benno's going crazy on the old hydrophone. That's probably one of the destroyers. Yeah, that sounds like a destroyer, doesn't it? And there we have the more chugging-like engines of the merchants. Almost like a steam train. Anyway, so long story short, oh, way back here somewhere. Yeah, way back here. Oh, I've lost it. Let's measure between those two lines. I think this was 700 and something meters. 750 meters. That's what I timed for 5 minutes, and they did 750 meters. So if we go here and look at the speed charts, they did in 5 minutes 750 meters. So it's around about 770 meters. So they're doing approximately 5 knots, if I'm reading that correctly. So yeah, not too bad. We know the speed, it's approximately 5 knots. Okay, those ships are just about to go past us. We're going to hang fire here a little bit longer, and then we're going to start to rise a little bit to have a poke out and have a look, which would be great. So, a few more minutes. Hi guys, welcome back. We are we're not surfacing, sorry. We are coming up to periscope depth Well, that'd be terrifying when it's surfacing here. See, the two destroyers have gone past us. This other one here is right there. The one over here has pretty much gone past as well. We're facing this direction, so we're hoping to get a 90-degree angle onto some of these ships, which should be nice. Hopefully, we'll get some good shots on them. Right, let's head up into the conning tower then and get on the attack periscope. Go up to 12 meters now. We should be good to have a little peek. We'll get the we'll keep the periscope above water for a minimum amount of time. Oh my goodness, look at this. Holy crap. Right, let's just a quick check. We're not going to get run down, are we? We might do. We need to creep forward a second.
Minimum speed ahead.
Let's get that. So just so we don't get run over. I want to do that through there. Through the front of the ship. And so that gives us a 650 meters. That's not bad. And okay, we're going to keep chugging forward so we don't get hit by that. And where is my protractor? Here we go.
New contact. Merchant moving fast. Constant distance. Bearing
60 degrees. Okay.
Medium range.
Let's get the periscope down, just so they don't spot us. We're doing 1 knot. We should be okay to avoid that. Right. So let's set this up. So we'll flood tube 1. Actually, we need to have a look at what we're doing, don't we? Right. So that one is going to pass right behind us. We are looking. Hopefully she doesn't spot us. It's this one we want to have a look at. Right, what the heck is that? That looks like a... Let's get the old... It's got 1 stack. All the old music's kicking in now. I'm getting quite excited.
New contact. Merchant moving fast. Constant distance.
Could be a large...
3, 1, 4,
yeah, it could be that. It could be a large merchant. Let's track on that. Send master it. Draft is 8.6. It's quite calm, so let's go down to 6 something meters. Set it to impact. Medium speed. We can get rid of that. We can get rid of that. Angle of bow is about 60. There we go, 61 will do. And speed we think is 5 knots. 5 knots. Why is that? There we go. Okay. Range is not. There's no way in God's earth it's that. Stand meter.
333.
1200 meters. That seems a little. Okay, it's not a million miles out. I'm going to say probably. What do I reckon that is? 600. It's a bit of a difference there. Range will set to 600. Okay. Torpedo tube 1 is flooded, all set to go. And fire.
New contact. Warship moving fast, moving away. Bearing.
Select this one.
3, medium range.
That looks the same, so we'll go tube 2. We're going to set it for the same again, about 6 meters. Speed there. Actually, let's have a quick look to see how. Has it missed? That's missed. Damn. Okay. Let's try that again. This time with a bit more feeling.
Target marked.
So range we can do.
Task force sighted. Bearing 349.
Okay, well that was a bit of a disaster. We've actually got, what's this behind us? That is probably a bit close actually. How far is that? That is 200 meters. Is that? Oh, do you know what? What the hell? Let's have a snapshot of that one. Probably going to have a bit more luck with snap one. We're going to go to 5 meters. Fast. Oh no, sorry. Can I have? I can't do anything there apparently. There we go, hang on, that's why, because it's gone back to that one. 5 meters. Fire. Just fire. See if we can snag her. Not even going to worry about angling it. Well, that one's just picked it up straight away, is it? No.
New contact. Merchant. Moving fast. Constant distance.
She's gone. We didn't even do anything. We're trying to. There's the thing. Let's not bother trying to calculate everything. If we just point and fire, we seem to do a lot better. Lock onto that one, please. Which is this one, I think.
Target marked.
Tube 2, we're going to go to 5 meters.
Torpedo depth set to 5
Set to medium.
New contact. Merchant. Moving fast. Constant distance. Bearing 314. Medium range.
Right, that's going to get the attention of everything, isn't it? So am I right in thinking we need to fire when the gyro is 0? That's what I believed. I am conscious that these destroyers are going to get incredibly excited any second. The gyro angle is almost there. Can we get... what is that? Get that loaded in there. Get that loaded in tube 1. I'm not sure they're going to load when... Okay, hang on. Stand by for tube 2.
Flooding tube 2.
Oh, damn. I forgot to flood it. Fire as soon as you can. Oh, we've got so much to learn still. So much to learn. That one is... they're starting to maneuver.
We have a task force inside.
They're going under, right. We're going to go shallow then.
Flooding tube 3.
Fire.
3. Closing tube 3. Task force sighted. Bearing 359.
There is definitely... they went under. That's what it was. I think these must be shallower than we thought. Are they?
Torpedo impact.
Yes, they're shallower. We picked the wrong ship. I think she's gone. What do we have here? Okay, last one. We've really got to go. Wait, hang on. No. Searchlights. We're going.
180 meters.
Hi everyone, welcome back. As you know, we took a crash dive after the last shot. So we got just a summary. We got 2 ships sunk for 11,464 tons. We also hit a 3rd ship, but we don't know if that. Well, it hasn't gone down at this stage. Giggity, it's damaged, but yeah. We're gonna hold here. The reason we're dropping a little bit is because we are turning.
8 degrees down.
As you can see, we're nice and deep, so the destroyer's effective sensor region is quite small, which will give us a good chance to slip away.
Moving slow, closer, bearing 225, short range.
That's a noise. That is. Wow, we're lagging out here. What you guys get out? Stop walking through me. It causes all sorts of lagging. Yeah, that was a crazy noise, wasn't it? Just to let you know, we have lost
New contact.
the hydrophones.
Moving slow, moving away. Bearing 201, long range.
I'm not sure how. I don't know if they got crushed on depth, because as you can see, hull integrity, we haven't taken any hits from depth charges or anything like that. We've just dived down deep, and I know we're below test depth. I wouldn't have imagined that would have crumpled, but it's destroyed. U-boat size is submerged, consisting of a number of microphones that capture sounds from the outside of the hull, convert them into electronic signals. Hydrophones give the information of the tactical picture surrounding the U-boats and allow detection of convoys at long range. So I'm not sure why we've lost that, but we have. Everything else is absolutely fine. Well, obviously we've stopped loading up torpedoes 5 and 1, 2 and 3 because we're in silent running. We've also at battle stations as well. Make sure we close all the
bearing 200, long range.
Make sure we close all the hatches. Is this his? I'm guessing this is his morale, is it? Oh no, look, he's got. Why has he got that? That's quite interesting. Huh. Okay. Ah, he's got... Torpedo Man's got one as well. Bosun's got a couple. Interesting. Do we just get these by random? Cook's got the first ones, or they always have the first ones. Soundman doesn't have anything. Obviously we need to improve that. Radio Guy, same. Ah. Motor Willie we can get some work done on as well. Chief, he's okay. Okay. With the damage we've sustained.
Merchant, moving slow, moving away. Bearing 199, long range.
Okay, we're going to start moving forwards.
Minimum speed ahead.
They're going away. Let's slowly start to creep away. Hi everyone, welcome back. We're sitting here at 174 meters. A number of hours have passed. We've been depth charged mercilessly, but it appears that the destroyers are finally giving up. I hope to God they have, because this has been
new contact. Merchant moving fast, moving away.
Bloody ages. So we're gonna head away from them. And then as soon as we can, we're going to start surfacing a little bit and coming up. We need to vent the air. I don't know what our current situation is. Compressed air is 89%, CO2 is 4%, battery is 94%, so we're okay. Battery's so so little used because we've literally been sitting here silently doing nothing.
Merchant moving fast, moving away. Bearing 2.
We're not gonna chance it just yet. We're just gonna continue. We're doing 1 knot. We are going at incredible slow speed.
Moving fast, moving away.
We can get away from these contacts, as I say. We'll come up to periscope depth, and if all's clear, we'll then surface the boat, get the diesels going, and we're going to get out and we're going to go back to repair. I know we've got some torpedoes left, but I don't think we're in a position to really be attacking these convoys. I think it's too risky at this stage. We have a bog standard boat with no upgrades, and we have a crew with no skill upgrades either. And I think we're just making this really, really difficult for ourselves. So we're going to come and try and see if we can find the odd 1 or 2 ships on their own and hit those, because these merchant convoys are just too deadly for us at the moment. As I say, usually when people get to this stage, they've gone through 2 campaigns, they've leveled up their crew, and they've got enough renown to fully fit out their boat. We're starting with from day 1, which is giving us a huge disadvantage. So yeah, that's something to bear in mind when we do this going forward. But we're going to continue to creep along at 175 meters and hopefully get away from these destroyers for good.
Moving fast, moving away.
As we start to come away from the destroyers, I'm going to keep going this way, and as I say, we're coming up to 26 meters now. We're going to have a little scan around with the old periscope, and if okay, we'll bring the boat up and get some distance between us. Yeah, we're going to leave it there, guys. Thanks ever so much for watching. My goodness, this is it's taken me, for those of you who ask, can I do more Silent Hunter every week? The answer is no. It takes me about 3.5 hours to 4 hours to record the footage. And then, you're talking probably another couple of hours to edit it, which will have to be tomorrow now because it's coming up to midnight. And then, you're probably talking 3 hours to render it, and then probably another 3 to 4 hours to upload it. So I don't know why I've got such a large periscope shadow. Let's get this down. The coast is looking relatively clear. They're pretty much at our about our 200, 220. I don't see them. So we are looking like we are in the clear, which is good news.
New contact. Merchant moving fast, moving away. Bearing 214.
Good.
Long range.
So we're gonna surface the boat in a second and get away. And as I said, with the time scales, it's just physically not possible. I have a life. I have a full-time job. I have other things I need to do. I am an adult. I have responsibilities. Sadly, some days I wish I didn't have to adult, but I do. So that's a thing as well. So no, unfortunately, it's not possible to do more than 1 episode a week, and I struggle to get 1 out sometimes, to be honest. Just so I can stop the constant ask for more videos for this a week. I just simply cannot do it with my time resource, unfortunately. But thank you for asking. It obviously means that you're keen, you're enjoying it, and that's always very positive as well. So thank you. I do take it as a compliment, not just a no, I can't do that, a burden. It is a compliment, so thank you. We'll leave it there. Thanks ever so much for watching. If you are enjoying it, make sure you hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed so far, so you can keep up to date with all the latest videos and the releases when they happen. Thanks ever so much. So far, so good. 2 kills to U557. It's a good start. We've got a little bit of damage, not quite sure how. Let's
Secure from silent running.
and we'll release battle stations as well.
New contact. Merchant moving fast, moving away. Bearing 207.
That's all
Long
good.
range.
They're all going away. Fantastic. We'll leave it there. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time under the waves.